Okay, we have in a class student college that inherit from students. This constructor method, and these now taking the inheritance from our superclass and doing what we call polymorphication. We are adding in we are adding in some function, some method. So we are adding in. I'm adding in another attribute that is I think a course. Then I'm adding in another method that is major. So my method here will just return some. It will return someone's major. So when I instantiate another object of my class student college with these arguments, and I call upon the attributes method major that will give me computer science as it's supposed to. Then let me see if I can have introduction class work here. Student 2. Also introduction. Let me see if this will work. I think you can see it's working. So this is a method from the superclass. This is what we call inheritance in object-oriented programming. Next, we also, when you're working with data science, sometimes you will have to come across something that you want to randomize. And in Python, we have random that you can import in our workspace. And we have a seed, a method, a seed that gives you laid out an even randomization that doesn't change. How to print that list? And as you can see, this random number that since our seed is fixed, this will remain the same. Moving on, we have what we call zip and argument unpacking. So let's see, we have in our list here. We have list 1 and list 2. These are lists of letters, these are lists of numbers. Then we have zip with the letters and numbers. So we are creating a new list, and in the list we are zipping together the list 1, list 2. To unzip, you use this syntax: zip, enter, these asterisks to unpack two letters and numbers to different. Let me run this first. Then run this. Okay, so moving on. Next, you're having what we call arguments. Enter this what we call arguments, and these are different that allow you to pass the multiple arguments to a function. The keyword args allows you to pass positional arguments to functions, and the keyword kwargs allows you to pass functions, to pass arguments with keyword arguments. So in my example here, I'm having a function sum of numbers taking in positional arguments, then returning sum. So that's just summing up all arguments that I'm giving it. The next we have another function, another function, personal details. These now keyword arguments. As you can see, we have these keyword items. It will take or in this kind of a dictionary in dictionary in Python, but key difference is that we are assigning values, keys and values to arguments. So it's kind of different in that way. So this will be able to unpack key and values in our arguments and print out key value pair. So let's try that. But so that is it. So this gives you quite some more detail in how you can use Python to your advantage when it comes to data science. So that is it.